Hello, this is Veeler, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, I made myself look like an idiot at the beginning. Also, Leviathan was summoned, and, well, bad things happened from there. So, Leviathan's out to cause a tidal wave, and we need to find a way to stop him. We're not going to be able to trick him to go on land. He was already fooled by that once. Primals are pretty smart, actually. So we have a plan right now that involves us getting corrupted crystals, making a device, and tying two boats together. And there's a towboat somewhere in there. Anyways, Yukiri wants to talk to us. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. You don't suggest we team up with the Garleans, do you? What is it? What is it? A message, Admiral. I judge it best to be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man who has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. Really? One of the company of heroes. The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is as Yashala said, none save the company of heroes is best at Leviathan. And we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what can he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered limbs of survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all! The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Veeler, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenesia. The storm pirate sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Grey Fleet. Okay, so what Lenesia did he say? Lower? Can I teleport in here? Actually, I don't want to go to the Leviabeetus dry docks. Why does this give me an odd feeling? I mean, it kind of feels like deja vu, you know what I'm saying? Okay, how do I get the lower now? Oh, right, I know how to get the lower Lenesia. Aetherite Crystal, go! But yeah, I'm just getting a funny feeling. I don't know why. Well, we'll see if something strange when I get there. I really hate deja vu. Because deja vu is a sensation you are doing something you have done before. Deja vu is a sensation you are doing something you have done before. Deja vu is a sensation you are doing something you have done before. If anyone gets that reference, well, applause. Really? Really? That's in my hunting log? I'll do it later. I think it's like the level 10 to 20 hunting log for Marauder. So, yeah. This bridge is from madmen! Madmen! I think that's the show. Really popular one at that. I should probably watch it. It did take me forever to get around to watching Breaking Bad. That show is great. So is Better Call Saul. You know, I really should take people's heeds Maybe a bit more often than I do. Grey Fleet. That is actually a lot further away than I thought it was. Are we there yet? Wandering through a zone I was probably here at the very beginning of the game. Okay, we're almost there. Got all these lovely little windmills here. And the fate just popped up there. Luckily it's an activating one, so hopefully I won't have to, yeah. Alright, where's this guy? Oh no. Storm Private? I think we should talk. Now look here, you! Yeah, I don't even remember what my voice for him was. It was so long ago. Now look here, you! You'll have your bloody story. Right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! And do you hear me complaining? Look at that face he's making. That's a shit-eating grin right there. I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let me say that old attractive man a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, kin. Ahem. Tale Tracktime's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabeetus! Leviabeetus. I always want that to set in for a moment. Okay, moment's over. Now, Leviabeetus is huge. Make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. That's no mean feat, let me tell ye. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been the lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked the trusty axe out of me hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. Not one to take all the glory for myself. I let my mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Man, too modest. No, there's some, as you say, you can never truly beat Leviabeetus. That you've got to learn to live with and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Ooh, my voice for him has changed like 50 times. Ah! It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean I was just adoring the attention. I take it back everything I said. I was never part of a company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in a Chocobo Dung. I have to lie to whip and tumble him, and that don't happen much. Remember, it's tiny. It's pathetic. I want that to sit in for a moment. Okay, moment's over. I sure as hell didn't fight with Leviabeetus, but I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back, when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering around about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right then and there. What? Oh gosh, just remember that day made me soil myself all over again. I'm not going to make you think on that for a moment. Hey, wait, if you're here asking about Leviabeetus, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ye? Well, take care. Your list is terrible, dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gutter or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying horse, I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung! Fielder, this is Mantilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against the Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Leviabeetus? I see, that is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morbi dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. Okay, to the Morbi dry docks. I could run there, save myself the gil, but you know, it's in the same zone, mind you, so you know what, I'm just going to teleport for the 100 gil. Why the hell not? Yeah, I'm playing all kinds of card players today. Maybe one day I'll actually do it. I don't know. I really did prefer Triple Triad to whatever this one is. Oh no, this is Triple Triad. Tetramaster is what I'm thinking of. Okay, everyone's here. Thancred! To complete the twin vessels in so short a time, with limited materials, people of Nardak and Vanellis have one admirer in me. When first Master Aaron's proposed twin vessel, I must confess that I had my doubts. Only now that the Horror Leader is complete, do I see the elegance in this solution. Would that we had armed ourselves with more knowledge beforehand. How it cannot now be helped. I take comfort in the fact that you have faced worse odds in the past, and have you ever prevailed, you will do so again. Of that I have no doubt. Have you done anything with me before? In order to build the War Leader, we had to decommission 2 perfectly serviceable galleons. Suffice it to say, the captains weren't pleased with the notion. When I offered them the chance to keep their ships in face of the Leviathan in our stead, they magnanimously withdrew their complaints. We must all make sacrifices for your good, they said. Hehehe. It will require no small amount of helmsmanship to tow the War Leader. I dare say delivering you safely to the Leviathan will be a battle in itself. Okay. I'm told your drawn to the Great Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies last. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Horror Leader, I call her, or the War Leader. I didn't pay attention to Sahagin. Is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. You know the last thing they called unsinkable? The Titanic. And you know what? The Titan fell, and so did the Titanic. I killed Titan, so, and he's like the main part of Titanic, right? Our War Leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. I'm probably going to take one of these two. Who do I like? Lightning. I like Lightning. Lord of the World. Insider stands ready to send you off to your encounter with the Lord of the World. I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Horror Leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldak and Vanellis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, I will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of its hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in the effort. Sorry if you heard that. That was my laptop restarting. And you'll probably hear it boot back up. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Tancred and Ashola, if you would join the 3rd Levy, and Lady Ugiri the 5th. Villa, you need to stay here. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the Navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I know I keep changing her voice so often, and especially now that I'm starting to go with how, she says her words very boldly. I mean, she's obviously confident in her words, so I have to give them the bold taste. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we have all the utmost faith in you, Veeler. May the crystal bless and keep you. Duty Finder has been updated. The Horror Leader Hard now accessible. Thank you, Gilseller. You have ruined everything. But, barring that, we are now ready to take on Leviathan. And I shall be using this time to go learn how to tank Leviathan. From what I know, it doesn't seem that hard. But, since I don't know how, and I am one to research what I am doing, I'll be watching a few videos or reading some guide or something. But I doubt it'll be hard. Leviathan's pretty easy. Not as much of a joke as Ifrit, but, well, I don't think I've ever failed him. Anyways, this has been Veeler. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you at Leviathan later today.